Top of it, top of it. It's your boy, Coach One Stack, man. We at it, man. Hope y'all having a good day. And, man, you know, we like to get straight into this content. Can you dig what I'm saying, man? But before I get into this content, hit that notification bell. Man, hit the like button, hit the share button, man, hit the subscribe button. And this video right here is this is going to be connected, and I will have the link to like my highest view videos, like almost 3 million views about Mary J. Blige. See, y'all forgot about Mary J, man. You should go to these parties. But, you know, I'm just reacting to Jaguar Wright names female celebrities that got infected with this HIV at the Diddy parties. Now, the thing is, everybody forgot about Mary J. Blige. See, she been real quiet for a minute, but she's looking pretty healthy, you know, sitting on these TV shows, doing a lot of acting. But you got to remember, Mary J. Blige, when she stepped into the game back then, hey, you know, she said that it was a rite of passage for her to be at these Diddy parties. Can you dig what I'm saying? Check the link below, man, so you can check out my video. It got like 3 million views to it. You know, she said it was a rite of passage. And then one thing I do respect about Mary is that she gave up the game and she said, hey, I was just real young at that time. You know, I was making bad decisions. But how many bad decisions was you really making, Mary? Because the thing is, you were sleeping with Danny Boy, who came out of the closet in the last few years as being, you know, part of the rainbow community. And he talked about how when he was 15, 16 years old, used to fly him in, used to do these things. So my thing is, Mary, man, I mean, you're not innocent, but let's listen to Jaguar Wright real quick.
Intimate physical engagement with Danny Boy was 15, 16 years old.
This Mary J. Blige, I'm 15, 16 years old, and she flying me in. And you know what it is when a girl back up on you, you young.
Allegedly, one of those tapes that Courtney Burgess say that he never saw was with Diddy, a very 16-year-old and a very 26-year-old Mary J. Blige.
But have you ever been to a PD?
Diddy, Danny Boy, Mary J. Blige.
Honestly. And so, can you take us through, like, what goes on, like, when you were there?
What did I say when y'all asked me about...
Imagine...
Now, I told you guys, see, Mary J. Blige has been in on it, man, since the get-go. You dig what I'm saying? Like, she's been a part of these parties, and she has had, if you just heard what they just said, that she had a threesome with her, Danny Boy, and Diddy. Here we go.
Yes, correct. Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No!
That he's recording these...
He's the J. Edgar Hoover of hip-hop.
Okay.
Y'all done seen him put on the pavement with a skirt?
So let me ask you, when you...
Now, they talking about Diddy wearing a perm or wearing a skirt. I posted a video about that in my shorts that has Diddy in drag. But see, this is about Mary J. Mary J, what's really going on with you? What's really going on? You know, they're trying to say, you know, allegedly, per Jaguar Wright and some other people, that you are one of these female names that was infected at the Diddy party. And if y'all ain't figured it out by now, these Diddy parties was more like, let's pass on a disease. You have to, hey, we already know what we're dealing with. We're rich. We got money. But guess what? We also got something in common that we can never get rid of, but we can never pass it along to each other. So what other better way than to have somebody locked in, right? Pull the wool over their eyes, you know, and have blackmail material over them, but to have them at a party where they compromising themselves and everybody is having STDs because you still have not heard them talk about one condom. And Mary J. Blige has been very quiet about this. She has been very quiet about flying in Danny Boy. You know, who knows? Maybe Danny Boy got turned out with Death Row. Who knows? Because like I said, ever since Danny Boy came out the closet and talked about a lot of the rainbow things that him and Ray J used to do, man, Ray J been acting like he been wanting to delete himself. But Mary J, I ask you again, what's going on, Mary J? Man, if you guys think Mary J had caught that package being at the Diddy party and she's just been on the down low and just kind of stand to herself, man, I need 100 comments down there. You feel me? If not, still leave some comments. You know, talk to me, I'll talk back. But I'm here to really keep breaking down these stars of who ain't coming out, who's not doing no talking. Like Mary J, like Brashear Gray, like Freak Mill. You dig what I'm saying? Like Justin Bieber, which we know these are victims, but they don't want to come out and say that they was diddled. You dig? But hey, we already know that a lot of these people want to keep their identity a secret. That's why they have their secret doctors in Hollywood. They have their concierge doctors. What is a concierge doctor? This is the doctor that you and I can't afford to go see. This is the doctor that you call, man, when you need a prescription. You might need some Roxys, you might need something, and you don't have to go to the doctor to get it. You know, a concierge doctor is something like what Michael Jackson had that was pumping him full of propofol, you know, at his house, and he ended up in his deletion. You dig? A fixer. That is what they have in Hollywood. If you got money, you have a fixer, you have a concierge, everything. You have a concierge drug dealer, you have a concierge people that get you into drug rehab. You got a concierge that's gonna take care of you if you're into little ones. Like people of a younger age, they got somebody, man, to fulfill every one of your needs and fantasies. These concierge people, they call them fixers, they call them helpers, they call them managers. They got so many names, but at the end of the day, these are the people that enable people like Mary J. Blige, Diddy to break the law and do these things. I remember during that time with Mary J. Blige, and I feel bad for her because she was so gone, because she was dating KC from Jodeci, and he was putting them tips on her, putting them hands on her, and she did a concert right out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Mary J. Blige was so high, probably, you know, from all this traumatic Diddy party she was going to, she was like, "How you doing tonight, Los Angeles?" And I mean, when she said, "How you doing tonight, Los Angeles?" everybody in the crowd lost it, man. We like, man, this is Vegas in the house. What, did you forget? But hey, man, back in them days, man, hey, they didn't have all the party drugs. You dig, like they have now. There was no such thing as ketamine. You know, they probably was popping GHB and, you know, it wasn't no ecstasy back then, you know. It was just a whole bunch of booger sugar and other little party drugs like LSD, mushrooms, you know. These days, these people are even smoking crack. You dig what I'm saying? They are doing anything to catch a buzz because they have been so overstimulated by all the things that are inside of their body. And now I have heard that they have switched to an elephant tranquilizer. It is bad enough that ketamine is a horse tranquilizer, but the new things that they're using at these parties to put people to sleep and do these things to them so they don't feel no pain is an elephant tranquilizer. You dig? But hey, man, if y'all need more, if you guys need more information, if you guys need a consultation, get at me in the comments, talk to me, I talk back. And remember, be blessed, stressed, and make sure you getting plenty of rest and stay your ass out of trouble. And oh yeah, subscribe to the channel, man. It's free to hit the button.